Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a topic based on who is the next influential person and what is going to be the influence like. As usual, pick your pile. Pile number 1 is on your left, pile number 3 is on the right. I'm going to tell you the decks that I'm using here today. By the way, pages stand for communication, so that is my intention here today. What kind of communication you'll have that will be influential? The first deck that we have is the Steampunk Tarot, the second one is the Super Lunaris Tarot, and the third one is Triple Goddess Tarot. Choose yours and I'll see you in timestamps. Hello group number 1. So let's look at the next influential person, what is going to be happening and what you will feel like. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see who this person is to start with and we will go from there. Next influential person, pile number 1. Who is this individual? We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. How can you recognize them, or how will you recognize them? How will you recognize them? We have the 6 of Swords. What is the influence like? How will they influence you? We have the Chariot. What is the influence like? We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. And what will the outcome of this connection be? What you can expect as a potential outcome of this? And I just want one card. If I'll need to, I'll clarify. We have the World. Okay, I feel like I want one more. But I see where this is going already. We have the Tower. Okay. The next influential person. Now, bear in mind that sometimes we come across people as influences in our life that we have never met. For example, someone that you communicate with online. A lot of times I see people making friends online, especially if you have your own social medias, if you're creating something. I see a lot of support from other people who have never met me or never met someone who's supporting their work. Now in this case, who is this person who is influential next? I'm seeing that this is a traveler spirit. This is someone who really likes diversity, someone who likes to travel, someone who's constantly on the move or planning trips. This is someone who needs to visit different place, different town, different country from time to time. That's how they operate. This is a very loving individual. This is someone who has their loved ones back at all times. If you need something from them, they will be there. This is someone who appreciates friendships very much, and this is someone who can feel deeply too. This person is also very protective over the ones that they love, and this is going to show, I think, pretty soon into the conversation. I'm not asking a question today here if you know this person or not. I'm just looking at the influence itself and who this person is, because for a lot of you it's going to be different. Some people will have met this person, some people haven't just yet, and I don't think this is very important. This is someone who is very strong-willed as well, very strong-minded. Let me see, is there anything specific that you can recognize them by? If we're talking about a woman, this is someone who likes to wear shirts or blouses showing cleavage. For guys, v-neck t-shirts, something like that. I'm seeing their neck being visible. Or at the time when you meet them, you will be able to see their neck. It's exposed, I am seeing. It's exposed. And there is something to do with their style that you will like. There is this one particular thing that they wear that is part of them. So maybe they always style their hair one particular way. Maybe they always like to wear, for example, shirts that show cleavage. You wouldn't probably see a piece of clothing that's a turtleneck in their wardrobe. It's something very particular that they wear constantly, or the type of clothing that they wear constantly. The cut, a very particular cut that I'm seeing. When we're talking about a male, I'm seeing facial hair, specifically mustache. If we're talking about a female, I'm seeing dark hair. Now, what is the influence like? It feels like this person will help you overcome an issue or make you feel, in some way they make you feel less tired. You may go on vacation together with this person. They may suggest an idea to you. It's like they take you out of a rut. This influence feels like I'm being taken out of a rut. I'm so used to doing the same thing again and again. I'm lost in my routine, my responsibilities. This person comes in, and as if my even lifestyle changes slightly. You may also want to work with this person, or you are working with this person, or you will be. There is teamwork happening between two individuals that I'm seeing. And this person seems to me a bit like a helping hand that is being sent your way in order to shake things up. And that's exactly how it's going to feel. This person will shake things up. And it feels like this individual is sent to you at the time when you need that shake up. Now, what you can expect moving forward, somehow this person might even help you to be visible or help you to see the world from a slightly different perspective. Say if you constantly were visiting the same places, if you went on holiday, this person will offer completely something brand new or show you a place that you've never been to before and you go, oh my God, there is so much that I still want to explore. It's like this person changes your life or something to do with your routine. They kind of break the ice as well, I'm seeing here, or break the habit that is old and it's not really useful anymore. I'm hearing I was so used to doing the same thing until this person walked into my life and they showed me otherwise. But this feels like this shake-up with the tower. It doesn't feel that it's chaotic. It's very beneficial actually. And it may change the way you make decisions, the way you see the world, and what you're choosing next. There's big potential for partnership with this person or strong friendship. At some point you may work together or you may think of a project. If that's not the case, you are partnering up for a trip or something that's connected to cars, something that's connected to vehicles. And this is very particular for someone out there. This is not for all of you. Let's speak at the bottom of a deck and let's see. Yeah, do you remember how I said this person is almost like sent your way? You meant to cross paths with that person at a time when you either feel overwhelmed, when you either feel that you need to spice things up in your life, or you feel like you want fresh breath of air, and that's exactly who this person will be. What is the benefit for you in this connection? Again, curiosity and movement, progress in your life. You might, again, look at this Knight of Wands. The way that she's dressed over here, it seems like she does not really match the environment very well. It feels like she came from somewhere else and she's just speaking, what is up over here? What is up in this building? There is something to do with a different environment, different place, different... What's the word I'm looking for? Different location. Different target, even. What am I aiming for, or where am I aiming to go? It feels like this person is bringing in curiosity, bringing in fire, creativity, but also spark of inspiration. So that's what I have for pile number 1. That was a short, quick one. And in case you need extra content or longer readings, find me on Patreon. Have a beautiful week, and until the next time. Hello, group number 2. Whoever has chosen the Super Lunaris deck, let's get into it. Let's see. Who is this person? Let's start with that question. Who is this person? And we're going to see and to look at how impactful there will be, in what sense, and what can you expect happening in the future. What is the outcome like? Who is this person for pile number 2? Next influential person, please. We have Judgment. Next influential person, we have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. What is the influence like? We have the Hermit. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. And let's look at the outcome of this. Potential outcome of this situation for collective group 2. Potential outcome of this situation for group 2. We have the Wheel. This one is gonna be a complex reading. I'm seeing it now. We have the Star. Okay. Wow. And we have Strength. 3 major arcanas here. This is a very interesting. Let me pull one more card about who this person is. I feel like I need more information. Who is this next influential person? Who is this next influential person? Oof, a lot of earth here. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. Let me sit with this for a minute and let me adjust you slightly. The next influential person. Now, this is gonna sound very strange, what I'm gonna say, but that's exactly what I'm sensing. I'm not sensing that this person who is influential is incarnated. It feels like this is a spirit that we're talking about. Would it be a guide? Would it be an ancestor? It's an energy. It does not have a body, what I'm being shown. So I'm gonna call this next influential energy. I think what is happening here, what is being shown, I'm being shown a gift that you are receiving from a spirit. So I don't know if you're going to be communicating with one particular spirit, an ancestor, a guide, wise elder. Maybe some of you have asked for something, or have prayed, or tried to communicate with an energy. This energy is showing up in your reading as saying, I've heard you. I'm next to you. And it seems like they're going to be gifting something to you. What do you want to say to you though? This reading number 2 is very different from what I intended this to be, but I always go with what cards say. This spirit wants to tell you that it feels so light up there. So this might be for those who were wondering how your loved one is doing, who has transitioned already. If you were worried about them after they have passed away, they want to tell you that I'm okay. Especially if this is someone who has passed away, some people say before their age, right? Someone who passed away either unexpectedly, someone who passed away in a very unexpected way, or in general, if someone watching this was really worried about that person, they coming through to say, hey, I've been trying to send you signs lately. And those signs for different people are going to be shown differently. For a lot of you, you probably have noticed pentacles. You've noticed money on the floor, coins. For other people, you probably have noticed something that you found on the walk, or something that drew your attention whilst walking in a city, and you knew that it was a sign. You were in a city, I'm being shown. It was busy, and you knew that it was a sign. This spirit really wants to gift to you. I'm getting this energy of appreciation. I appreciate you very much. Watch out for signs that I'll be sending if you haven't noticed just yet. For some people, they're saying, if this is your beloved deceased, they're saying that I've left something for you personally, that I see you treasure it. I see where it is in your house, or I see where you keep it. And I appreciate that. And some of you are wearing either jewelry, would it be necklace, would it be a bracelet, a ring of your, or earrings of your beloved deceased, and they're saying, I see you and thank you. Now, what is the influence like? They're gonna come through at a time when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you are feeling either sad or hurt, and they're gonna be sending you, it's like they helping you energetically at a time when you're going through a difficult phase. Especially if someone has broken someone's heart, or especially if someone is going through grief, if someone is just trying to heal from past trauma. Anything that feels emotionally difficult, heavy, it feels like this spirit is helping, like an invisible helping hand that is being placed on someone's shoulder. But they're also encouraging you to do this healing, to go through those emotions and feel them. Maybe someone recently felt very emotional or will be feeling emotional, and this spirit is encouraging someone to let all the emotions flow. Do not keep it in. Now, what is the potential outcome of this situation? This is strong. It feels like through some sort of acknowledgement, healing, acknowledgement of pain and going through healing, someone is able to change the course of their life. It sounds very intense, but that's exactly what it is. Come on, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Star, and we have strength. Someone is becoming not only stronger, but their vision or goal slightly changes. And if someone felt that they were not on the right track, or they didn't know what to do or what to focus on, or what their purpose is, they're going to be finding their purpose. Somehow this emotional turmoil, I'm seeing this emotional turmoil, I'm seeing release and purge, and after that I am seeing someone's life changing big time. And let me tell you, bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, changing for the better. This spirit is also helping to orchestrate things behind the scenes. They're not interrupting, they're not interfering. They already see that this is something that your soul is doing already. Your higher self is doing already. So they're just helping you. Helping you to achieve your dream, helping you to achieve your goal, and for that wish to come true. So I hope this made sense, pile number 2. That was a very interesting one, to say the least. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. If you need longer content, find me on Patreon. And for the rest of you, have a beautiful week. Thanks for being here. Hello, pile number 3. So let's look at next influential person. We're going to be looking at who this person is, what is the influence going to be like, and then what you can expect as the potential outcome of this situation. Let's get to it. Whoever has chosen the Triple Goddess Tarot, let's see. Who is the next influential person, please? Who is the next influential person? We have the Chariot. I wouldn't be surprised if pile number 3 wanted to watch pile number 1, or people came from pile number 1 to pile number 3. But if you had no urge to do so, just stay here. Who's this person? We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands. What is the influence like? What is the influence going to be like? We have the Six of Wands, because this Queen always reminds me of the Six of Wands, doesn't it? Right, Queen of Wands. What is the influence like? Three of Wands. Interesting. We have 2 and 3 of Wands here. And we have the Lovers pop out, but want one more card. What is the influence like? 7 of Pentacles. And what is the potential outcome of this situation? What is the potential outcome of this situation? We have the Star. We have Temperance, Majors coming out. And we have the Hermit, 3 Majors, damn. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck here. What do we got? We have the 4 of Wands. Straight away, what I want to say, I want to jump into specifics, and this is not for all of you, so just stick with me here. Okay, I'm going to come back to the collective reading. I'm seeing that someone that you used to live with, especially for people who lived with ex-partners, husbands, I'm seeing someone wanting you back if you are in separation, especially if a lot of time has passed. Right, the next influential person, this is someone who is very goal-oriented. This is a very busy individual, okay? At this time, or at the time when they are going to show up in your life, I'm not asking a question, you know them or you don't. I don't find that this is beneficial. Just want to look at the characteristics of this person and how you can recognize that. A very busy individual, wouldn't be surprised if they worked in 2 jobs or had a job and a hobby. There's something to do with a routine that feels very busy to me. And at that time when you are interacting with them, it feels like this person might mention something to you about the home, about the house. Either they want to move, or they are planning to build a house, they're planning to maybe renovate a house. There is something to do with improvements of the environment that I live in. This person is also someone who has very petite features, specifically facial features. Specifically, I'm getting a very petite nose. There's something to do with their nose that draws your attention. It's something very particular. You will know. You will know. For other group of people, how you remember this person or how you're going to recognize this person is by looking at their lips. It feels like they have very plump lips, or they're overall on a bigger side. When you look at the facial proportions, there may be bottom part of the face is a little bit heavier than the top. I know it doesn't make sense the way I'm describing it, but I hope you're getting a hint. Right, let's see. If this is a male, I'm getting that this male has longer hair. And it doesn't have to be shoulder length or longer than that. Overall, maybe the way their hair falls. It's not a short, bald cut I'm seeing. Their hair is longer, I'd say, starting at this length. Now, if this is a female, I'm jumping again into specifics here. This is someone who has very deep, mesmerizing eyes. Mesmerizing eyes. It's like you get lost in their eyes. Very long eyelashes, or very, very nice brows. At the time when you meet this person, they might tell you a story that they're in between something. It's like I am in between two paths, or I'm choosing which way to go. I'm trying to make up my mind what is my next step or what to choose. The influence this person will have on you, it seems like you will feel very cared for. You will feel very needed. And now, I'm getting lost between two scenarios here, because for some people I feel like you will not want to give your attention, energy and time for this person for some sort of reason. Maybe something happened between you two and you don't want them in your life anymore. For other group of people, it feels like you will want to reunite again, and you will decide to be patient with them. And the influence feels, it's like 50-50. For some people, you're like, okay, this person came back into my life, just feels like it's a test. Either I'm going to go back to something that I've already experienced and I didn't like, and I know that nothing has changed or will change. It's like a test for me. But for other group of people, this is a chance to change things around and to make amends. So you will be the one who determines where you stand and what kind of influence this person will have. Because if you let this person into your life, and if you decide that you want to give them a second chance, and if both people are patient enough, I feel like something can be rekindled here. But it only depends on those two people, how much they've grown, and what is the intention behind this. For other group of people, it feels like you'll feel very honored. The way this person will make you feel is very honored. They might compliment you on your looks. They might compliment you on your journeys. It feels like there is a lot of attraction. They will want to hold your hands, or they will want to pat you on the back. This is someone who appreciates you, and therefore you will feel appreciated by this person. Now, potential outcome. This is interesting because it feels like for pile number 3, people watching this will want to retreat in order to make up their mind how they feel about the situation. That hermit time is going to be very beneficial, especially if someone comes back into your life. You will need that time on your own in order to put the puzzle together and to understand what is the picture looking like for you. And that is going to make you feel much more balanced. For another group of people who are not rekindling things with the past person, if this is someone new, it feels like you will see quite a lot of potential with this person. They might make you feel very balanced. They might make you feel really good when you're around them. Even being quiet or silent whilst you are together does not feel awkward or weird. And that's even going to weird you out even more. You're gonna be like, damn, like I could live with this person, or I would want to spend much more time with this person. This person feels like home to me. So that's what I got for pile number 3. If you need more content or longer readings, find me on Patreon as usual, and have a beautiful week. Thanks for being here. Until the next time.